What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy, Uncle Rza. Your favorite uncle, your favorite Microsoft whore, all of the above. So let's talk about Gamescom pretty much. And Gamescom? I said Gamescom. It is Gamescom. Gamescom. I don't know. This is some fuckface, not E3. Something else I really don't give a shit about. Man, I'm just losing faith in all of these conferences as is. It's just so tiring. Stop showing me a bunch of shit that's not coming out for another year. It's so annoying. Getting me hype and then nothing. And then the year after showing me the same shit they showed me last year with new footage. Like, I'm just so sick and fed up of all of these conferences. But Microsoft did a little something interesting with the last E3 where a lot of what they showed will be on shelves this holiday, and Gamescom a little further out next year. They got a pretty good lineup. I still don't excuse this type of shit, man. Get me hype about the game when it's 2 months away, not a whole year. But anyway, the consensus is, IGN, GameSpot, Twitter, blah, blah, blah. Microsoft did a really good job at Gamescom. And I made the joke in the Ignorant Gamers Lost and Found group where I said, after Microsoft said to Sony at E3, I'm charged up, there was only one thing left to say at Gamescom, and that's back to back. Some of you may get that, some of you may not. Decide. It really shows me what side of the fanboy fence you're on. But nonetheless, it looks like Microsoft did a good job. Some of the things with the Halo Wars 2. I know a lot of people, and it's one of those games where you didn't know people play this game until you say something about it, and everyone's like, "What? Yes, love it, played it, fucked it, want to fuck it again." Like Halo Wars, I always thought it was some weird ass offshoot where they were doing a money grab situation, but apparently Halo Wars is a really good strategy game. I never got into it. As far as strategy I go, you guys know me, it's Final Fantasy Tactics. I like dragons and shit in my strategy. Master Chief belongs on the battlefield shooting shit. But they announced, or I don't think they announced, or it was maybe a teaser for Halo Wars 2, so a lot of people are really excited about that. And this is indeed Halo season. I think this is the first time ever that I'm seeing a quote-unquote season not being a month or release month. I think this is Halo season, meaning like the next or the last year leading into next year, so damn near a year and a half. They fucked up the Halo shit with the Master Chief Collection, but for Halo fans, it's somewhat working now, and it's still a mainstay. So they started you off with the Halo, the Master Chief, then they're gonna hit you with the Halo 5, and then it's gonna carry over to the Halo Wars 2. So I feel like the Halo season is a really long and lengthy and should be very enjoyable journey. I think that's dope. I want to see where that leads us. Crackdown 3 made its appearance. Okay, looking good. It was announced at E3. They spoke about it a little bit. Now we get to know they're aiming for 100% destruction on what can be destroyed. Not bad, not bad. I think Crackdown was... I got a video running around floating there. Check that out. I think Crackdown will always be one of those enjoyable games. But for me, it's always a 7 out of 10 game. You know what I mean? It's nothing I would run out day one to get. There's some, I don't know, some scale-bound type open world shit. I didn't really look into that much. Snow said I should check it out. I probably will. Quantum Break. Quantum Break here, to me, is one of the, I would call it Microsoft's MVP, just because of the lackluster impression that we had for the last 2 years. And actually watching the gameplay trailer now, I think it could be something. It looks interesting. They got the storyline down. That much is a relief. So check out the video I did on that as well. Then they've got Homefront. Homefront wasn't really an exclusive, but whatever, it's something to talk about. I'm not too sure about it. Again, I did another video on that. And there's also some new idea at Xbox stuff coming out. they announced the Xbox One TV DVR functionality, which pretty much turns your Xbox into a TiVo for those of you who have over-the-air TV, the little antennas from Radio Shack. That could be very useful for me, but still there's missing details on just DVR functionality, period. And I know there's a lot around that, but we can get into that later. I'll do a separate video on that. But they came out strong at Gamescom, and I think the entire industry is they're not giving credit where credit's due. You know, it's sort of one of those things where you get these dads that they take their kids to the park on Sundays. You see, I took them to the park. Like, you want props for doing something you were supposed to do? No, it doesn't work like that. And I don't think that analogy can be applied to Microsoft, meaning, you know, we're not supposed to be clapping for them because they were supposed to have their shit together from day one. My point of view is they had their shit together for day one. They may have been fucked up in the way they said it, but a lot of what they've been saying is exactly what they've been delivering. And I think it's the same effort that they've been putting through and through. And now, you know, people are all of a sudden saying, "Oh, Microsoft's not playing. It might be time to buy an Xbox." I mean, they've been having playing. And then you look on the other side, and if you look at how all of a sudden people are paying attention to Microsoft, when you look on the Sony side, I don't see any of that. But it doesn't matter. 25 million units sold. So I think it's a very unfair thing across the industry. But nonetheless, I like where Microsoft is coming from, sort of the underdog. And it sounds so weird for anybody to say that in any situation that Microsoft, of any company in the world, is the underdog. But I like it because it makes them work hard, and I never doubted the fact that they wouldn't be working hard. It's just they gotta step it up an extra notch. I like what this guy Phil Spencer's out here running around doing. I saw an article the other day where he said that they're gonna be pulling back on the amount of money that they're spending to secure third-party exclusives, i.e. Tomb Raider, and they're gonna pump that same money into first-party exclusives. And I really like that strategy because I don't wanna see something that I'm gonna see it on another platform. You get what I mean? Like, if it's gonna be on the PC one. If it's gonna be on the PlayStation 4 and the PC one. If it's gonna be on the Xbox One and the PC one. So let's not play that game, you know what I mean? Spend that money into making things like, you know, when you say Uncharted 4, dope shit, gotta buy a PlayStation. When you hear Halo, dope shit, gotta buy an Xbox. You know, you want to keep that going. So I'm glad that he understands that. And the fucking chasing the exclusive tail is a waste of money. Good deal on that, man. But yeah, they did their thing at Gamescom. Let me know how you guys feel about that. If you feel that you knew it was coming all along, or you're surprised, why are you surprised? Just join the community, man. It's your boy Uncle Rza. I'm out of here. Peace.